So I think this has got a good chance of being one of the new routes for Wednesbury, especially with the test changing and they want you to drive in more. Spotted a few examiners out and about on my lessons, judging by the time and where they could be by the time the test left the test centre. The roads they'd come to, I reckon this could be a good shout. So it starts off underneath the tunnel, Crankhall Lane, down this road, turning right at the bottom, left towards the traffic lights by the Casimir. Now this is where it changes. You're going to turn right at these lights, so heading towards the motorway, junction 9. Quite straightforward, looks busy, but it's a three-way light, so when your light turns to green, basically you can just turn right. You got the choice of 2 lanes as you turn right, because it's a part of a dual carriageway. You want to be in the left hand lane, obviously normal driving in the left lane, but it'll set you up for the roundabout. So you're turning right here. At the roundabout you're going to go road ahead, obviously left and right will take you onto the M6. So traffic light controlled, keep to the curve, follow it round on the outside, coming off this one. Next roundabout, you could class it as left second exit or road ahead. Either way you'd prepare the same. So no signal, outside, get past the last exit, then signal left. Traffic light control crossroad, we're going to turn left. So heading back towards Darlaston. Turning left there, you're going to have 2 lanes again, keep it in that left lane and just watch for cars in the right lane trying to come round you. So heading out of Costa del Plec all the way to the next roundabout. We've got these 2 roundabouts by IKEA. Now for me, this is probably the most challenging part of this one. There's 2 roundabouts in a row and we're going to turn right at the first one. Now it's quite tricky because when you turn right, there's a big slab of concrete right in between these 2 islands. So you'll see in a second, going past Darlaston Builders Merchants. Here it is here, sun's in my eyes, big right stay, blob of concrete on the right. And then from here, it's one of the old ones. So I hope Santa brings me a phone dock because it keeps flapping all over. But anyway, so on this one, we're going to head to the Keyway. So I spotted the examiners on the crossroad near Manor Hospital and then turning right at the big, the too many roundabouts. So kind of had a rough idea the time of day. Test centre was 11:01. They were there around about 15:15 that. That's the only way they could go to get there for that time. And then the Keyway, so right at the roundabout Darlaston Green. I mean, the whole point of these new tests is they're minimising the amount of times you stop. So you're going to be driving a lot more. So they've sort of added extra onto this route. Keyway Junction, we're going to turn left at the roundabout. Heading into the 50 zone, so it's right second exit on this one, single file traffic on approach, hatched off on the right, signalling right on approach, get past the first exit on the left, swap the signal now, important you check your left mirror, moving over to left, and then you want to build up the speed up the ramp. You got the 2 lanes run side by side, so just watch for cars in the right lane moving over into the left lane. All this could be done following the sat-nav, because the sat-nav can take over the whole test now, as well as signs as well, so potentially room for sat-nav and signs. This way you can either go several ways. We can either turn left at the roundabout, heading through the 20 estate, the Dangerfield lane. We're going to go road ahead at the roundabout, which is the second exit. Again, you can turn left at the lights followed by the immediate right, or we can carry on. Coming up to the island, we can also go road ahead toward Holyhead Road. We're going to turn right on this one. So we can either use the centre lane or the right lane. I like to use the centre lane, keeping it tight in the centre, and then coming off on that left-hand lane. And then you'd head back left for the test centre. I'm going to carry on up this road because I'm heading to West Brom for my next lesson. Just want to show you this next roundabout. Very, very narrow lanes. Sign says there's 3 lanes, but there's 4. You want to keep to the left. It's so easy.